Morning everyone and welcome to Meister Tarot. My name is Libby and I am thrilled to have you along with this journey. Today what I'll have a look is at today's January the 6th hearing. Happened at 3 a.m. our time, so I didn't get up and watch it, but I have been scrolling through the transcripts and what actually occurred today. Again, nothing of surprise. Yes, it is bombshell information, but there was nothing that was unexpected. It is simply putting the jigsaw puzzle together, connecting the dots, proving that what we suspected, what we knew in our hearts actually did occur. Thursday's hearing has been postponed, if you haven't heard that already, because the committee have advised that they have new information that they will be investigating. They haven't yet set a new date. It may occur the week after, but what juicy information is going to come out there is going to be absolutely fascinating. What the committee have done all along is they have talked about what they will be bringing forward in the next hearing or the next several hearings. So we have a bit of an inkling of what is going to be exposed. There's a few new witnesses come forward, so we'll keep our eye on that. A little bit of housekeeping to start with. Not my housekeeping, I hate cleaning house, but for Meister Tarot, over 300 subscribers. Thank you. Love having you with me. Meister can feel your energies and so can I. So because we're over the 300, as promised, a reading for one of my lovely subscribers. Just put a comment down below. Doesn't have to be anything, can be love, hug, light, or just an emoji of a heart or a laughing face or something like that. Pop it in the comments below and I'll put you on a list, and on the weekend I shall draw out who gets the free reading. Very briefly, I don't so much read in person because my readings are so multifaceted and comes from and convoluted. What I will do is I'll contact you and ask you to send me what you would like a reading done on, with a little bit of extra information just so that I know where you're coming from in regards to that reading. Send me an email. I do a reading on many levels, cards, meditation, talking to Master directly. And then I will give you a very detailed reply in regards to your question, and then we can have a little bit of a back and forth with any follow-ups on it. So if you would like me to do so, please comment below. Would love to hear from you. Would love to read for you. Okay, January the 6th, the 7th hearing that happened at 3 a.m. Australian time. Assume you've all caught up with it, but what I'll do is I'll put a link to a summary down below. The things that really stuck out to me was there was a case of Trump attempting to tamper with the witnesses. Or a witness, he attempted to contact directly one of the witnesses. The witness refused to take the call, contacted their lawyers. Now, I'm pretty sure this is Cassidy Hutchinson, because the lawyer that they had, they're not telling us who, but the lawyer they had was not supplied by Trump or his cronies. They contacted their lawyer or their legal advice, who then contacted the January 6th committee. So I'm going to have a look to see whether any more is going to come out of that. Stuart Rhodes let loose that the Oath Keepers had been pressuring for a while for a military style deck of cards to be produced and supplied to the Oath Keepers, which I'm not going to read on, but it just it explains the mentality behind these people. If you think back to Afghanistan, the Iraqi war, etc., the military were supplied with a deck of cards with Bin Laden as the ace of whatever and as top cronies, with photographs, etc. on them, they were wanting a similar sort. It's like, oh, God, grow up, please. So, they were obviously seeing themselves as some sort of patriotic military. I just, you know what I'm talking about. Anyhow, what we had then, there were texts that were produced. Oh, goodness me, building the case that January 6th was pre-planned. There was texts with my pillow guy, Mike Lindell, who's completely lost the plot. A text between an organiser, Katrina Pearson, and someone whose name I didn't write down, another young lady who was going, what the hell is going on? Cipolloni's testimony confirming who was involved. Apparently he walked in on some meetings in the White House prior to January the 6th, and it had the likes of Sidney Powell and Giuliani and Mike Flynn, etc., etc. All these top quality advisors in them. So he was, and also testimony about how he was resisting the fact that there had been any fraud, and this mob of advisors were attacking him back again. So it's all very it's still foundation laying as to who was involved with the planning. A document, I believe, has come to light, a draft executive order that Trump had drawn up, demanding that the military seize the voting machines and that Sidney Powell be put in charge of investigating the fraud. So basically it was about laying the foundation of who was involved in this planning. It's still foundational laying stuff at this stage. Now, what the January 6th committee, sorry I'm waffling here, January 6th committee have now done is they have put forward what they're going to bring out next hearing, which hasn't been set as of yet, it's been delayed, telling what will be coming in regards to, I think they called them the mob or something, the QAnon, the Oath Keepers, the Proud Boys, Trump inviting them to the White House, seeking their assistance prior to January the 6th, etc., etc. So they're just building this case. So they've put out that this is what they'll be covering in the next hearing. And apparently a previous high-ranking Oath Keeper called Jason Van Tantenhove, and I'm sure I've pronounced that wrong, is going to be one of the key witnesses in regards to that as well. So, what do I want to have a look at today? Oh, multifaceted. I'm really going to, I want to have a look at Sidney Powell. I haven't read on Sidney Powell before. I want to see if she's going to be prosecuted in regards to her actions, and I want to see if Trump's attempt at witness tampering will go further. Also, sorry, I am waffling. I also want to have a look at State Department, New York. Apparently Trump and the kiddies have to appear on the 15th. What's that? Friday. Holy crumbs. Okay, in 2 days' time. So Trump has had to cancel his North Carolina rally. Oh dear, how sad. Thank goodness for the North Carolinians. But they're going to have to testify. Now, I've always seen that this case in New York is what is going to bring Trump down. It is going to, and it is about the fraud in valuations between the value that was declared to the banks versus the values of his properties that was declared to the state of New York tax department for property taxes. So I read on that the other day with the I've got it, Cushman and Wakefield, the valuers they had been subpoenaed to provide documentation, and I think that documentation was provided, and I did see the other day that they were going to do a Deutsche Bank and throw the TrumpOrg under the bus. So what I'll do is I'll have a look to see. So there's really not a lot to read on in regards to the hearing. I'm going to have a look to see, because it is just more information coming out and laying the path for what further information will come out. I'll have a look to see whether this witness tampering will be taken further in regards to Trump, because it was Trump directly. It wasn't his lawyers that rang or anyone like that. It was Trump himself. And I really, in my gut, feels that it was Cassidy Hutchins that he tried to contact. And then I'll have a look at Sidney Powell, and then I'll have a look at the New York as well. So it's all very interesting. All very fascinating. Oh dear. Other news, and I'll have a look at this later this week. Elon Musk is still trying to get out of his purchase of Twitter, which I had read on ages ago that it would not go ahead. He would try and weasel his way out. Oh gosh, there's a lot of other bits and pieces. Oh, those in Texas, please, please, please. Look after yourselves, take care. I had read again ages ago that the grid is just not going to survive, despite what Abbott might be telling you. Take precautions in advance, please. Leave the state if you can. Keep water, a sheet with water is vital. Look after your neighbours. Just shake my head in regards to Texas at the moment. Abbott is claiming the grid will hold up. I'm sorry, it's not going to. So please take precautions in regards to the heat that you're experiencing. And in Australia, we know about heat. We know how to deal with heat. We know how vicious it can be. So please just look after yourselves. Look after yourselves. This is sprung out when I'm talking about the Texas. This is about now, is it Beto? Yes, Beto, a youthful person who is coming forward with big dreams and working hard for the state of Texas himself. So please look after yourselves in Texas. Anyhow, so using my Trip and Wait Tarot, Trump's attempt at witness tampering. Please tell me, is this going to go any further? Trump witness tampering, is this going to go any further? Trump witness tampering. I'm getting a big, loud, what are you telling me, Master? He's not being very clear. I thought it was a yes, but it's not a yes. Okay. I'm just getting this pressure. Okay, tell me, will Trump's witness tampering go any further? Loss and disappointment. Now that's not telling me whether it will. However, you've got the bridge in the background to pass over. 3 cups down, 2 cups remaining. Meister, tell me please, will... Okay, I'm not being clear on the question is what he's telling me. Will Trump's attempt at witness tampering lead to charges? Will Trump's attempt via the DOJ or whomever else, will Trump's attempt at witness tampering... Yeah, he's real. Now that it's been exposed, God, he's an idiot, this guy. He's really anxious about it. He's realised, holy bleep bleep, That was not the right thing to do, but he just doesn't think things through before he does them. There is something going on behind the scenes that we are not aware of and we may never be aware of, but there is this agenda going on behind the scenes. And then we have the Queen of Pentacles, who is all about when I say domestic security, I'm meaning homeland security. She is extremely practical, compassionate as all queens are, but again, it's a woman. These women keep coming forward in so many readings that there is somebody looking into this breach of homeland security that has been undertaken, or when I say homeland security, FBI, CIA, that type of excuse me, it's a windy day today. The nose is being a little bit cold and windy, although I'm nice and warm inside. It is a female figure who is investigating what's been this agenda that's going on behind the scenes. But Trump has base of the pack. We have this is a double-edged card in that it is building a solid foundation, working together to build a solid foundation, but it's also just about always my dark money card and an inevitable judgment on this. Okay, right. But the question specifically, will Trump face charges for witness tampering? Well, there's the witness tampering. This is the doling out, the giving and receiving help, the doling out of the money. This is tied in with the Three of Pentacles. Yes, come on, Meister, tell me, please. Oh, I better not make demands of him. He'll get cranky with me. So the 7 is about, okay, will Trump be charged? Will Trump be charged with witness tampering? Will Trump be charged? Right, let's have a look. Oh, confinement. Sorry, I'll just move you back a little bit. So the Eight of Swords is about the truth hemming him in. He did not expect this information to come out. As I said, he doesn't think things through. It's about the mental health also binding you, being unable to see a way out when you can, but this is very much the truth is closing in on him. The World. Oh, okay. Not sure why Temperance has popped up the other way. So the World is about an ending. Very much everything coming together and an ending, and that's what he's been challenged by. So this is all January the 6th. The truth is closing in on him, which is bringing everything to an end for him. Temperance, this is all about rebalancing the United States itself. Now things are going to get more. I've always said that when it comes to the Conservatives, the Trumpsters, they're actually going to get worse before things get better because they will become more desperate. But this is where everything that's coming out in this committee is leading to moderation, a rebalancing. In the past, okay, looking overseas, making plans. Oh, okay, thank you. This is about Trump making the plans for this. This is the plan for the January 6th itself. What happened on the January 6th, the overseas influence. I'm really drawn to those 3 black crows. Now, I'm wondering whether that's the 3 advisors, the 3 main advisors, Powell, Giuliani, Flynn. Was he the 3rd? I'm not feeling it for the 3rd for Flynn. There's a 3rd advisor. Someone will let me know. But this is the plan for the January the 6th insurrection and the plan coming to fruition. Right, this is the January 6th committee itself. Externally, Page of Swords, whistleblower coming forward. Yeah, so this is, the question was about the witness tampering. This is about the, it is a youthful person who is coming forward with the truth. Sorry, I'm getting a little cuddle here from Spotty Dog. This is Cassidy Hutchinson. Externally, she's bringing forward this message of the truth. I really think she was the one that was tried to be contacted. Internally for Trump, it's the end. Not literal death, but it is the end for him. And I'm pretty sure he knows it. Hopes and fears. He's going to continue. Now, I don't follow him on Truth Social. I don't know if anybody is, but he's going to continue to try and steal the truth. He has this, I don't quite know where it comes from, absolute inability to acknowledge that he's been caught out. It's the narcissism, I know it is. But he's going to continue with this lie. He's going to continue, because all his entire life he's managed to bluff his way out. He thinks he's going to still get away with it. But you've got all these figures walking away. They are not interested in what he has to offer. So a lot of messages going to come forward. Here's this Queen of Pentacles again. Here's this oh, you saw me shuffle. This High Priestess again, and full illumination. Okay, it's not the past. Victory is just going to melt in his hands. He's living in the past. His claims to victory are fool's gold, basically. Fool's gold that is going to melt in his hands. So I'm not getting that he's going to face prosecution for this witness tampering, but it's going to be fully exposed. So I'm not getting that he's going to face prosecution. I think what it is there's bigger fish to fry. They've just got, I keep saying this every time they bring something like this out, is they're aiming higher. So the proof that he tried to do so will form part of the whole process, but it's not going to be the it's not going to be what they go after him for. Okay, Sidney Powell. Sidney Powell. I'm going to use the same cards. I was just umming over what deck. Looking forward to my new decks arriving. But Sidney Powell. Sidney Powell. Looking forward to not reading on political stuff at some stage in the future. Oh, and thank you to Ursula, who emailed me in regards to what I read on the other day about the gas pipeline from Russia. Yes, apparently there are potentially two women who are involved in negotiations. She is from that part of the world. She relies on gas for her winter heating, but she was extremely positive about that there will be some potential resolution. If I'm getting this wrong, let me know, Ursula. But yeah, no, it was good to read on that. I have read several times that other countries in the EU will step up. King of Pentacles, yes, other countries in the EU will step up financially, physically, materialistically. quite strongly to support those countries that are finding themselves literally out in the cold. I'll read on it when autumn for that neck of the woods comes. It may mean that you may need to pivot. Yes, thank you, Meister. Pivot your method of heating. If you're reliant on gas, it may mean that you, thank you, Meister, that you may need to look at a different form of heating for your own premises. I'm getting an image of a electric heater and a closed room. So maybe this winter it's just going to be tricky that electricity will be provided, perhaps from other EU members, possibly not gas, so you may need to look at another form of heating, but also not heating the whole house, just heating the one space that you and the family are in at that time. Okay, thank you, Meister. Okay, thank you. You told me I got that right. Okay, so just be aware, be prepared. Okay, Sidney Powell. Will Sidney Powell face prosecution? I haven't read on Sidney Powell. Actually, I'll do it more general. What am I here? Upside down, inside out. Tell me about Sidney Powell. Have I got the right cards, Meister? Tell me about Sidney Powell. What energies is she in now? She's gone very quiet. They've all gone very quiet. Oh, cards falling out everywhere. Here's my Biden card falling out. Have I got the right cards, Meister? Yeah, he's telling me yes. Sidney Powell. Okay, thank you. Sidney Powell. Sidney Powell. Tell me the energy she's in now. Interesting. The harsh truth is coming forward on fleet foot and wings very quickly, the harsh truth. And she's going to move on. The truth is she's going to pack up the truth. The truth is going to enable her to move on. Oh, is she going to? As the circle comes in and in, thank you, Meister, as the circle comes in and in, more people are going to flip. This is interesting. You only have to look at Cipollone. Who knows? He knows everything. Tell me about Sidney Powell. Tell me about Sidney Powell. Okay, sorry, I do waffle a bit, I know. Okay. Currently she knows, this is all about information. She knows a heck of a lot, and she's under, sorry, I'll just bring you up a little bit there. She knows a lot of information that she currently is feeling like she's burdened under. This is a difficult, she's feeling difficult path. Okay, thank you. I'm really drawn. What my eyes are so drawn to are those images on the jacket there. I don't know what they are. They just look like, oh, mud. Okay, thank you, Meister. Mud sticking. Mud sticking. Okay. And she is being challenged in regards to the giving and receiving of help. And financial as well. Okay. Well, she was a paid advisor of Trump, so it's only right that she receives some financial compensation. Okay. I'm really been drawn to that figure. Is it redhead, blonde, whatever? Was Sydney blonde? I think she was. Figure there. Pleading pitifully to this doling out figure Also holding the cards of justice. This card, okay, thank you, Meister. He's telling me this is a really... he's getting more and more involved in these readings every day I do them. He's telling me that she is, in regards to this giving and receiving help in regards to Trump, she is almost fearfully approaching the January the 6th committee or some legal faction, the DOJ, almost on her knees, please sir, may I have some more Oliver type because of this burden. Okay, we'll keep going. Well, yeah, sorry, I'm just getting this blast of energy. These are the lawmakers, these are the committee members, these are the message bringers. Okay, thank you, Meister. They're almost giving her a bit of a cold shoulder. We'll see where this goes. In the past, the big lie, the stealing of the truth. It's in the past. But this was the big lie that led to the January the 6th. That she helped perpetuate. She was very intimately involved in. King of Pentacles, crowning the reading. Homeland Security. Or used to be my trump card, still can be on occasion depending on the place in the reading. But I'm just attracted by the draw through with this King of Pentacles at the top, King of Wands in the bottom, and this pitiful figure. So Homeland Security, lawmakers, and this figure almost pleading. Immediate future, the past. Naivety, but going back to the past. Okay, this is as they investigated what went on. Externally, we've got the victory card. Okay. But is it victory for Sydney? I'm not seeing it. Okay, thank you. I'm seeing that it's a victory for the January 6th committee. Internally, the sun, full illumination, everything being exposed. She feels like she has been, okay, interesting image, skinned and pinned out to dry. Oh gosh, if that sounds like fully opened up and exposed is what I'm really, thank you, Meister. Fun image. Hopes and fears. She has a really important choice to make. Really can be illusion and delusion, but she's really at a stage where she's hopeful and fearful about what choice to make and the outcome of that choice. Okay, the outcome itself, Page of Swords, Page of Wands, reaping what you sow, being disappointed at the outcome. So, messenger coming forward with the truth, messenger coming forward with something really important that we need to know, a disappointment with the actual outcome of what had been put in play, reaping what you sow. Oh, and here's Mr. Devil himself. In regards to, she found herself chained to this devil energy, and now she's reaping it. Okay, we've got Ace of Cups. In regards to she's entering a new relationship. Okay, she's going to sacrifice herself in the hopes of defending herself, in the hope that she will be able to, this is the energies of here and now, entering a new relationships, Dove of Peace, lot of information. She's going to willingly sacrifice herself in the hopes that she can form some form of defense for herself in the hope that she can come out of it with some form of integrity. Information coming to fruition, plan coming to fruition in regards to the moral corruption. Okay, that's Sidney. Right, Sidney Powell. I did not expect that she is going to, she's going to offer information. She's at the moment, like so many, have real mental anguish that she has come to the realisation that she's just been, while she was useful, it was all rah-rah, really good, love you, best person ever, here, have some money, and as soon as she's no longer useful, calls go to message bank, the money stops, information comes out, don't know that person. That's very much how the modus operandi of Monsieur Le Trump is. So let's have a look at, very quickly, Trump appearing on Friday, which will be Saturday morning our time. Might have another look at it on Monday, but State Department, New York, I've always read that this is where he and the kidlets and TrumpOrg are going to go down in regards to, sabotage, betrayal. This is where it is at the moment. The truth has been stolen, and you've got these people walking. It's not stolen's not the word I'm trying. Manipulated, still not the word I'm after. Meister will give it to me shortly, hopefully. But then you have these figures walking away, and to me that is the valuers who have said, no, we're not going to be taken down because of this. They might throw one of their own to the wolves in regards to that, and here's the investigators. And a harsh truth is going to come forward. But I'll just do a quickie, 37 minutes. Oh man, I yap too much. I'm really going to have to start time stamping. Okay, Trump and the kidlets. Donnie Jr., Ivanka, Eric. Just tell me about the Trump and the kidlets facing on Friday, testifying on Friday to the State Department of New York. He has cancelled his rally, so I think he's going to go. Here's TrumpOrg in all its glory. How's it going to go? How is it? Tell me about it. They have so much information on him in regards to the money, or TrumpOrg in regards to the money. Okay, let's see where this leads us. TrumpOrg challenged by the amount of monetary information that they have. Oh, it's all pentacles so far. This is about the doling out of the money, taking from one, giving to the other. Okay, thank you, Meister. This is about the 2 sets of books. The two, I think, is it Weiselberg, that was his financier, who he talked to the State Department, New York. I read ages ago that yes, there are 2 sets of books. This is about the two conflicting, the 2 sets of books in the past. Sorry about the glare on these ones. Huge amount of information coming forward. Huge amount, quickly. So by the time you had is it Weiselberg, the financial officer, the valuers coming forward, they've just been bombarded with information, but it is in the past. They have it ordered. I mean, all these wands are straight and true. It is ordered. Some are more powerful than others, but they are all relevant. Crowning this reading, Queen of Cups. Cool, calm, diplomatic, female figure. She has something in her cup that is going to be quite explosive, that has not been shown yet. Okay, this is fun. Right, the immediate future. Trump and his kiddies are going to feel like they have been defeated in battle. They're going to retreat behind the messaging. They're going to try and defend themselves. Externally, Ten of Cups, and ending in regards to the relationships. This is family. It's also the voters. See where it goes. Internally, yeah. Inevitable ending, being brought to judgment. So I think what it is externally they're going to put forward this unified, all is good, rah-rah messaging, but internally not so good. Hopes and fears. Well, they're going to reap what they sowed. That is their fear. Disappointment. And again, more money, more pentacles, as they reap what they sowed. Ooh, here's Russia has turned up. Outcome, Russia, Wheel of Fortune, karma, coming to bite them. Okay, I do like. So here we have Russia. Oh man, got its finger in everything. I'm surprised the devil hasn't turned up yet. This is about the rising and falling of fortunes, the rising and falling of luck, karma coming and biting you on the bum, destiny, and the investigators. The harsh truth coming out again. You saw me shuffle this so for ages, but we have the investigators, the harsh truth coming forward. Oh, it was a different deck that I pulled in regards to these same cards. The investigators, the harsh truth, and you've got this sort of truth piercing the crown. Okay, on the base, Temperance, the Star, the Hermit, the Magician. 4 major arcana. So this is all going to come out and it's going to lead, it's going to be good for the people. It's going to lead to a rebalancing, an end of abusive corruption, a rebalancing for the Star, with the Star of Hope. So restoration of truth, restoration of balance in the systems. The Star of Hope, which is the best of, well, as Lena Rodriguez calls it, she calls it her best of the United States card, but just the hope that things will be come back into balance via the investigations and the manifestation of possibilities. The State Department, Southern District, New York State Department, whoever, the Attorney General, they have everything that they need to make this happen. Okay, oh man, long again, sorry about that. Thank you for joining me. I shall probably have a look on Monday or Tuesday, probably later in the week, because by the time they actually get testimonies and work through them, it'll be later in the week before we have some more information. So I'll catch you tomorrow. Take care. And Thursday's hearing has been postponed. Have a few other things I want to have a look at that I'll tackle on Friday. And Love you. Don't forget to comment and catch you later. Look after yourself. Stay safe and stay sane. Bye-bye.